What is Finance Powers? Today we're here with a entitled parent story. My voice is back, which I know you all obviously love. Obviously. So we're here. The story's called I just saw a lady get tasered for trying to snatch a woman's face mask to give to her child. I argued with my husband about whether or not to post this because I'm pretty sure this will make the local news and I didn't want to burn this account just yet. But he won RPS, so here we are. Prepare yourself, this story has layers. We're at the dreaded big box store picking up potting soil because we're going to DIY ourselves through the isolation. Things aren't crazy here yet, but there is a 2 per customer limit on a majority of items. I assume this means everything. So we're getting 2 bags each of a few different types of soil. My husband is loading the last of 8 bags on our cart when I hear her. I know it's Karen just by the level of unnecessary outrage in her voice. I was laughing because I said a word in my head in a southern accent. Are you kidding me? We might not do that. Not a lot of people out here in the garden center, but we all look at her. I was almost disappointed to see she didn't come with the haircut. She actually looked like a frazzled mom, her kid tugging on her hand in an overfull handbasket of groceries. And I had a moment of, girl, I feel you. But she was pointing at us. You can't buy that many. You are hoarding. Yes, we can. We're getting 2 each. Oh, you don't fool me. I know what you're doing. So do I, F off. I'm just sitting there imagining all the ways I'm going to rock his world tonight. Well, Karen huffed at that, spun around, and yanked her kid back inside to go complain to the employees working the register nearby. Now, we already paid for our items, and the employees had come out and skimmed the bag. Giving up trying to convince the employee we're the Bonnie and Clyde of dirt. And now trying to negotiate skipping somebody in line. She has a child, you see, and her handbasket. Well, it's just so full and heavy. Could she please just scooch right on in her real quick? And it'll just be an extra second, she swears. The woman Karen is trying to skip is young, maybe college age, and wearing a face mask. Not a medical mask, but the stretchy kind you wear while riding a motorcycle. Or when you're skiing. Oh! Wait.
It feels like witnessing a violent act. You're watching your loved one.
You talking about a ski mask? A little. My husband has just informed it's a neck gaiter. The mask is black and has little scary wolf teeth on it. That honestly made the girl look like somebody you should not have with. Even though she was wearing a Gap t-shirt and flip-flops, Mask Girl is just shaking her head no, and that's all I get. As we dropped off the cart, I browse, pick up a couple of plants, and we head outside the waiting line. Now it's showtime. Karen and Mask Girl are near the register facing off, no pun intended. From the look of this, Mask Girl finished her purchase, and Karen stopped her before she could leave. I don't know if she grabbed her or anything, but Karen was holding her full hand basket, so she hadn't checked out yet. Well, she hadn't paid for her groceries yet. Besides, clearly this woman had checked out. But you don't even need it. You're leaving. My son could get sick because you won't give it to him. He needs it.
Okay, let me call him and make sure it's ready, okay?
Hell no, you can't have it. Back off, lady. But my son really needs it, and it's honestly made for boys anyway. Why would you even want to wear something so scary? Because I like it, and it has my germs on it. Would you put a stranger's mask on your kid? Ugh, why are you being so rude? You wouldn't let us go through the checkout first, and now you're making my son very upset. Your problem, not mine. And the mask girl turns to leave when Karen manifests the biggest balls ever. and grabs Mask Girl by the back of her mask. Let me make a side note here. When all of this is going down, we're just standing in line. The register is still going boop, boop, boop as the employee scans items. But otherwise, we are all just standing inside the hypothetical bubble. But when Karen reached out towards Mask Girl, it was like the bubble popped and made everything crystal clear. Not slow-mo or anything, but I absolutely felt hyper-aware like Spider-Man. No, I see that crack. It's pretty bold. Karen reaches out. People on both sides of me inhale loudly. Karen grabs the masks and yank. A lady on my right yells, and my husband steps forward, so getting late. Not touching that. Mask Girl tucks her head down, and she turns to Karen like a pissed-off bull, and with a bright and shiny new target, I don't think Karen was going to say anything, like, don't walk away from me or something, but all she got out was a, don't crack. I looked around because the noise was so loud. I figured the roof was about to cave in, but out of the corner of my eye, I see Karen spasm and drop to the floor rudely. Little Mask Girl had a fucking taser. I don't know when she pulled it out. This little tiny flashlight-looking thing, but she laid Karen out with it, and not one of us moved for what felt like ever, like we were froze. And then it was bedlam. I don't know what that means. Security guards show up. More employees show up. Mask Girl is chilling like she's been through this before and knows what comes next. The kid is screaming that the wolf girl killed his mom. Even though she's groaning and sobbing on the floor, clearly not dead, but maybe wishing she was. The people had been in line with us. We're all talking at once, trying to tell the security guard what happened. We hung around witnessing the insanity for maybe 2 minutes before Karen started choking out demands for an ambulance, the police, a lawyer, the mayor, restoration and reparations. My husband made eye contact with an employee and got a thumbs up when he put the plants on a shelf and pointed towards the door. We got the F out of there. We drove home in silence until my husband parked the car in our driveway, and we just burst out laughing. Neither of us have ever seen anything like that. We live in a small beach town. People are super laid back and mellow. Karen was anything but, and I hope to never see her again. ETA. Not sure what the award. Okay. Oh wait. Is she talking? Oh, she's talking about. Give me a second. Yeah, the Healthcare Hero Award. Putting yourself on the line. You're perfect. Not sure what the awards mean, but I thank you very much. I made this cut to tell a story that happened 25 years ago, and I blew my shot on a camera instead, slowly responding to my messages. But to answer a couple questions, I can't access security footage. I am an unreliable narrator in what Karen's body actually did. I wasn't looking directly at her, but she flailed, fell, and squirmed while groaning. I did not know the difference between a taser and a stun gun. Mask Girl had what looked like a thin baton flashlight. We had very lax taser laws in the state. Thanks for reading. Take care of yourself and stay safe.